Hi guys, I'm Michelle with The Recipe Bandit, and tonight we're going to be making creamy orzo with meatballs and peas. This is just a really, really easy, great, fast and filling family meal, especially for during the week. There's not a lot of ingredients in this one, but it really does all come together nicely, where you've got some pasta and some meatballs and some nice cheesy sauce that pulls it all together. Takes about 30 minutes to make, but it's simple to put together and it's really, really tasty. And if there are any leftovers, they taste delicious too. So behind me on the stove, I have a pot of water heating up, and that's because the orzo is a type of pasta that needs to be cooked like pasta does in water. It looks a little like rice. It's not rice. It has a much nicer texture, in my opinion, than rice does. Orzo does need to be boiled according to the manufacturer instructions. This particular orzo says 9 to 10 minutes, so that's why we're doing the water now. You're also going to need a big, deep saucepan so that you can make the sauce, toss everything in there, and it all comes together in the second pan. But very straightforward, no weird ingredients in this one, but the end result is really, really yummy. So let's talk about what we're going to need for this recipe today. We use some pre-made meatballs. You can make them ahead of time, or you can buy the frozen ones and thaw them. That's exactly what I did. You need about a pound. So you want between 24 and 30 meatballs. This is from a party pack. I think I threw 30 in there. But you want them thawed. We are going to cook them in this big deep pan on the stovetop. So in addition, you're going to need some orzo. Orzo is sold in the pasta aisle where the spaghetti and the other noodles are, and it comes in a little bag. We're only going to need a cup of it. That's plenty to feed 4 people. We have some heavy cream. We have some chicken broth, some diced onion. We have some frozen peas. Those are going to go in just as they are. We have some shredded parm and we have some shredded mozzarella. And then down here in our pantry staples, we have a tablespoon of butter, some olive oil, some garlic that's been chopped up, 2 tablespoons of flour, Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and paprika. And that's all there is to it. We are going to brown up the meatballs and then build from there while we cook the pasta. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So you're going to begin by bringing a pot of generously salted water to a boil, and we're going to cook the orzo according to manufacturer's directions. This says 9 to 10, so we're going to put it in. We are going to stir it occasionally. We are going to cook it for 9 to 10 minutes until it's al dente. We are going to heat the olive oil in a medium skillet over medium heat. We are going to add our meatballs, and we're going to cook them for about 10 minutes, stirring them often until they're cooked through. Don't forget to stir them occasionally. You'll want to cook the meatballs for 9 to 10 minutes until they're all the way cooked through. When they've reached that point and they're kind of slightly browned like this, we're going to move them out of the pan. We are going to put them into a bowl and we'll set them aside for right now. We are still on medium heat, and now we're going to add the butter, the garlic, and the chopped onion. We're going to cook this for about 3 minutes until everything is softened. I always try to scrape up these little brown bits on the bottom because that's where the flavor is. Now, once everything is softened, we're going to go ahead and sprinkle our flour all over that onion and garlic mixture. Make sure that we incorporate all of it here. We're going to turn the heat up to medium high, and we are going to stir in our chicken broth. This is going to make everything thicken up, almost make like a gravy. And this will be the base of our cheese sauce. You can see this starting to thicken up. We are going to start slowly adding our heavy cream right here. We're going to whisk it in slowly. We are adding a cup of the heavy cream, so about half of this container. All right, that's all of the cream in there now. Going to continue to let that thicken. And we will add our salt and pepper, our Italian seasoning, and our paprika to this mix. As this all comes together, makes this nice thick sauce, we're going to start adding our cheese in. We have 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Stir that in. We have about 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese. Stir that one in. That sauce looks delicious and it smells really so good right now. We're going to go ahead and add our peas, and they're still frozen, so we're just going to put in about a cup. And I'm going to switch spoons to mix them all in. Okay, we'll add our meatballs back in now and any accumulated juices. And now, while the meatballs and the peas and everything get back to a normal temperature, because remember those peas are frozen, we're going to drain our orzo pasta, and we're going to add this all into the mixture, stir to combine, and make sure it's all heated through. Look at that. Pasta, meatballs, cheesy sauce. Turn it off from the heat. This is ready to serve. All right, so that is all put together now. This is our creamy orzo with meatballs and peas. And honestly, you guys, it is so delicious. Like it's just comfort food. You've got pasta and meatballs and peas, and they're like the snappy little peas, and this delicious cheese sauce. This is a really great weeknight meal because it's just so filling. You don't really need to add anything at all to it. It's just an all-in-one, and it's really yummy. And I hope you'll try it. We've been making this one a lot of years, and while I say that the leftovers are good, there's not very often very many leftovers. So that's always a good testament to a good recipe. Anyway, the recipe for this creamy orzo with meatballs and peas is on our website at therecipebandit.com. It's also down in the description if you just want a quick and easy way to get to it. If you like what we're doing here, please come back and see us again. Please like, subscribe, click that little notification button at the bottom so you know when we're putting out new videos. We're trying to put them out at least once a week. We try for every Wednesday. So come back and see us again. And thanks for joining us today. And let me know if you guys make this. I hope you do.